Hello, I'm going to be sharing with you how to be successful in my classroom for this 2020-2021 crazy year that we are all a part of. Thanks for attending. Let's go ahead and get through this nifty little PowerPoint. So, I'm a synchronistic educator. What that means is that my in-person learners are doing the same thing as my distance learners, and my distance learners are doing the same thing as my in-person learners. So all the assignments are listed on Kiddle. I make good use of the timeline or the class page. Therefore, the assignment for the week is going to be on the top of that classroom page of the timeline. If you want to scroll down for anything that you missed, you'll be able to find everything there. Every assignment, every test, every quiz, everything is always linked through Kiddle. So if you are either in-person or distance learners, it is in one nice complete package where it will be easy for you to find. I live Zoom every class. And students who are in person are already there, and students that are distance learning are expected to attend the Zoom meeting during that time. The meeting ID and the passcode is located at the bottom of the screen, and it never changes. And so at Laverne High School, we run an A-B block with an alternating Friday. A block meets every Tuesday and Thursday. So first, third, fifth, and seventh period meet every Tuesday and Thursday and random Fridays. B block is Mondays and Wednesdays. So your sixth period marketing one class, you will be meeting on Monday and Wednesday and alternating Fridays. I encourage you to go to Laverne High's website to figure out what days are taught on Fridays, which class it is. It alternates and sometimes it changes due to different off days and distance learning days, like the one I'm recording this message for. And so I can't put that all in one concise document for you, but it is located on the Laverne High webpage. While I'm on here, let me go ahead and mention the first period class meets at 8:30. Third period class meets at 10:08. Fifth period and sixth period class meets at 12:22. And the seventh period class meets at 2 o'clock. If for some reason you're in the first period marketing one class and you can't quite get out of bed, turn on your computer for the 8:30 class and you'd like to join us at 12:22, I'm okay with that. The blue classes will be taught on the same schedule. Now, the sixth period marketing one class that meets on Mondays and Wednesdays, sometimes that class is going to be ahead, sometimes that class is going to be behind. And so that sixth period class will be independent of the other two, and you should always make a note to attend at 12:22 because it works differently just because of the timing issues than the other ones. Otherwise, if you're in third period econ, which should meet at 12:08, and you wish to attend the seventh period econ that meets at 2 o'clock, it's perfectly fine with me. They will be synced in together, and we'll be glad to have you. Notice my office hours are Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. to 8:30. How to communicate? Oh, office hours. I have office hours every Tuesday and Thursday. You can email me at shieldsj@rcschools.net. Zoom. Every class is Zoomed, and you're expected to attend every Zoom class. So at the beginning of every class, I take roll and ask that you put on your camera for your Zoom for at least 5 seconds and say hello. When you say hello, if you have a question at that time or if you need to communicate something to me, I'd be happy to field that question at that time. That's an appropriate time to raise a question at the beginning of class. Missing assignments and late work. All assignments are on Zoom timeline. They're all on that class page. So if you ever miss anything, you can just scroll down and pick it up and then turn it in at your earliest convenience. Some points may be deducted for late work. Everything is on Kiddle. In person, distance, every test, every assignment, everything's going to be located on Kiddle. And so if you want to check Kiddle, which I post every weekend, and then I have supplements throughout the week. If you want to check Kiddle for any of your assignments, anything that you missed or anything that you didn't quite get, everything's on there. So make sure you check it first. And then if you can't find it there, feel free to email me and I'll be happy to help you. Grades and assignments. Well, if you attend class, you will get a participation grade. I have 100% grade for anyone that attends every class. And then every class that you miss, some points will be deducted from that total. You should take notes. If you take notes during a chapter, or take notes during a individual assignment and take a picture of them with your phone and email them to me, I will give you points for just taking notes. I will look for some key, usually graphs, some key terms to make sure that you're taking notes properly. And if you have those 3 to 4 things that I look for in the notes, then you're going to get full credit for that. You should complete assignments. On Kiddom, you will notice that some assignments will pop up. They will be empty forms, usually in Word documents that you can just simply look up the information and type the information in, save that document either on your desktop or in some file, and then attach it into an email or simply hit the share button. Quizzes and tests are also in Microsoft Forms, and this is what gets a little bit difficult in class because since I live Zoom every class, I very much may ask a test question like the one below. What company was discussed in class when we discussed distribution? Amazon, Microsoft, McDonald's, or Planters? If you weren't paying attention to the Zoom or if you didn't take the notes, then there's no way you're going to be able to answer this test. I understand there is no way I can keep you from using your notes or Google for your tests. So this type of question helps level the playing field a little bit for the in-person and the distance learners. So if you're a distance learner, you're not just able to Google the definition of marketing or the channel of distribution or anything like that. You're going to have to pay attention during class in order to make a good grade. At Laverne High School, we have standards-based grading. Our standard-based grading are generated solely from test grades. And so if you excel during the test grades and you're able to do well and really grab the material and able to perform on the tests, your SVGs will be higher. How to be successful? Well, attend classes and take notes. I get credit for notes. That's basically bonus work. So if you ask me for, hey, what can I do to, make a better grade? What can I do in order to bring my grade up? My next question to you will be, did you take notes and did you send me those notes? Check Kiddom for assignments. All the assignments are on Kiddom. So if you scroll through Kiddom and you look at Kiddom and you realize, oh, I did not do this assignment. Or if you go to check your grade on Skyward and you notice that there's a big 0 there, go to Kiddom, scroll down, look for that missing assignment. I try to keep the names the same or at least similar enough that you'll be able to find it. Find the assignment, complete the assignment, turn it in. Some points may be deducted for late work. Turn in your work in a timely fashion. Everything kind of rolls. It rolls downhill. It's chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. And if you don't take part in class and you aren't a part of class on a regular basis, you're going to get lost. And once you get lost, it's really hard to catch up, especially with the questions and how they're worded. I really implore you to keep track and make sure you're turning your work in a timely fashion. So I've gone over Synchronistic Educator, that's in person and distance, doing the same thing at the same time. All classes are Zoomed. All information is on Kiddom. You can communicate by emailing me or saying hello at the beginning of each class on Zoom, or you can hit my office hours. Grades and assignments, complete everything on Kiddom, both distance and in person. And to be successful, basically just keep up, do everything in time. There's a final little notice of my Zoom link. I do use it a lot. So feel free to reach out via Zoom during my office hours or wear a funny hat for a class when you are on camera for your 5 seconds. And you're also allowed to leave your camera on the whole time if you wish. There's my email if you have any questions. Thanks for attending. And that's all I have.